Hello, we are Team Can, and we are here to tell you about our study, Interaktibook, an alternative learning device for the benefit of the Marawi children. To start off, the quality of education in the Philippines has never been fairly distributed throughout its islands, especially when it comes to the Mindanao region. According to both PSA survey from 2013 and 2015, ARMM ranked last and had the lowest basic literacy rate with 86.1%. This has not even changed because after 2 years, ARMM still had the lowest literacy rate of 88.6%. Another factor is ARMM's moral conflict. After last year's siege in Marawi with the Maute group, children are unable to continue their studies due to ruined schools and madaris. Thus, we were inspired to propose a design project, an interactive pop-up book with the intention of contributing to Sorhai Mobile Library, Lanao del Sur's Library on Wheels. The book will be sold first to the target market, and when the funds are collected, it will then be possible for the researchers to donate the book to Marawi. Also, in order to instill the Filipino culture within their area, the content of the book would include information around the Philippines and its many traditions. This way, they are also able to appreciate the wonders of the country. Together, the goal is to enhance the literacy of children in Lanao del Sur, a part of an area in the Philippines where low literacy rates pervade even in 2018. This study is supported by the Republic Act No. 10557, an act promoting and strengthening Filipino design, and Republic Act No. 8047, an act providing for the development of the book publishing industry. With a combination of traditional and digital methods, the interactive pop-up book would include colorful illustrations and entertaining mechanisms. By this creative method, we believe that it can enhance the children's literacy and cultural consciousness. One of the references for the design of the product is inspired by two artists, Nico Lim and Liza Flores. Both are from Ilustrador ng Kabataan, an association of artists committed to the creation and promotion of illustrations for children. However, in the economic aspect, the large number of firms in the industry is a strong indicator that there are no major sources of barriers to entry into the industry. The power of suppliers is high because Interaktibook will be dependent to adjust to the capacity of the printing industry. With the publishing market of books that are locally made, have the context of Philippine culture, and are creatively made being low in number, the buyers doesn't have the power to compare Interaktibook to other similar books. The fundraising project would be conducted within the areas of Metro Manila where the target market, the parents, are located and are considered as the main providers of learning for the children. A survey then was disseminated to parents as the main respondents and are asked about their familiarity with interactive pop-up books, with 60.2% answered yes. The whole target audience of this research is the children, in general, 5 to 10 years old. To determine the other significant factors such as the design, content, and effectivity, the researchers interviewed a successful teacher, writer, and artist to gather information within the whole process of product development. Arlina Kokya is an educator. She has been the head instructor of Common Marikina for 20 years, a learning center that offers a tutoring program for reading and math. For the kids, they are more interested with pictures. They prefer the words to also have pictures. And actually, that is the natural way that a child learns to read. They associate the pictures with the words. It is important to instill the habit of reading. Remember, reading is the pillar of all learning. A child who does not know how to read will never learn. Pop-up books are good for young children. It will be a way to awaken their interest in reading. Next is the writer and content creator of Philippine Pop-Up Wonders, Anika Ventura. She has worked for publications and brands specializing in travel, culture, and design. Well, first, the purpose of the book was to promote the destinations of the Philippines since the book was commissioned by the Tourism Promotions Board. So the inspiration was the country itself and the experiences that can be had when you travel to the Philippines. Start with the objective first. The objective of this book was to be portable, so that determined the text had to be brief. Then it had to be both for kids and adults, so that meant communicating in a fun poem format. Then the final product is bouncing off ideas between the art and the copy. Hopefully yes. I just read about a talented Filipino paper engineer named Amy Naive. Kim and I also just finished working on another pop-up book for Oceania Philippines, who wanted to spread education about destructive fishing practices, but in a format that people would appreciate and treasure. Thus, asked us to do a pop-up. So it would be great to see the Philippine creative scene explore this medium further. Lastly is Pedro Garcia II. He is an established artist in Manila who specializes in Impressionist art. I just try to document my daily activities as much as I can. When it is time for an exhibition, I would look at those pics or drawings for inspiration. So I guess researching my design would be a daily task. I don't build ideas as they go. I pre-plan everything, the quantity, sizes, and composition of the collection before I start, so that I have a clear timeline of every painting to be finished. I show my experiences to the viewer, and I am aware that each viewer would have a different interpretation about the artwork, depending on his or her own experiences. Let the things you have learned in color theory be your guide for the layout. It would be wise to do simplified drawings suited or appropriated for your intended client. Be wary of what material and the proper construction of the pop-up because the book must be durable. Thus, the researchers plan to use a creative process by starting with brainstorming and design inspiration. Through this, they will be able to communicate thoroughly through the design and illustrations. In addition to this, 84.5% of respondents are interested to contribute in raising funds for the Marawi children. So by supporting this method, it enables the children to have more access with their basic education.